Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. I hope you've been really well. Today we're looking into what goes through your person's mind when they see you, or when they're reminded of you, or what's on their mind about you. I'm not sure what I'm gonna name this video, but it's gonna be one of those or a combination of those. But that's essentially the energy we're after, so hopefully we'll get a lot of clarity. We'll be getting tarot, oracle cards, and channeled messages. But as this is a general reading, please remember to only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Not every message will be meant for every single one of you, so it's very important that you trust your own inner guidance and judgment over mine or anyone else's. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all the links for that are in the description box below. And with that said, I'll leave you to focus on which deck calls to you the most, and I'll see you soon. Hello, my beautiful pile ones, and welcome to your reading. I already started filming your pile, but I couldn't speak. I was just making up words. I made up like 10 words, I think, in a span of 5 minutes, and I realized how confusing that may be with me saying things like retrograde and Vegas. So we're doing this again, and I will be using real words this time so that we can all understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so the energy I'm getting here very strongly is this person really cares about you. And I feel like there could be distance between the two of you, emotional or physical, or some kind of disconnect, or some kind of miscommunication, misunderstanding, some kind of pause. Because I feel like with the stillness energy and the void of course moon missing, it feels like there's a pause. It feels like either someone has walked away, or both of you have walked away, or you've had to walk away from each other, or someone's had to walk away. And with this card, so this receptive power card is yin energy. So it's moon energy. And then we have the void of course moon missing, which is again technically yin energy because it's the moon. But for me, because it's gold, I suppose, I think that's the main reason why I'm getting yang energy from this card. And what I'm getting from it, actually being a moon card as well as the Eight of Cups, is that I feel like this person feels like you're yin and yang, like divine feminine and divine masculine, regardless of gender. I feel like they've kind of stepped down from their role as the yang energy. It's almost like you're both in this receptive energy right now. And I feel like it could be because this person's mirroring you. I feel like, especially if you've like set a boundary between the two of you, or if you've like put some distance between the two of you, or if you've pulled your energy away in some way, because I am seeing the Queen of Swords being representative of your energy, but I feel like you're also the Queen of Cups. So it feels like this person has experienced that soft, giving, nurturing, just very like sensitive side of you as well. But it's almost like you've pulled that away. For most of you, I feel like this person, whenever they think about you, they think about how giving and how incredible you've been, and how they haven't been able to match that. Even if they have, because I feel like this person does have pure intentions, and I feel like they have been there for you, for most of you. I'm not getting bad blood here at all. It feels more like there had to be a separation, or the circumstances weren't like aligning. I feel like regardless of what happened here, this person takes responsibility for whatever it is that happened. And I feel like they daydream about you a lot, but it feels like they're not taking a lot of action. Because yang energy for me pursues, and then yin energy receives. So it's almost like you're both in a receptive energy. So your person, I feel like your person could be manifesting you without recognizing it, because I feel like the connection here runs deep, and I feel like they think about you a lot. Swans make me think of soulmates as well, even though I'm not too excited about the
term soulmates. I don't know. I haven't made my mind up about all of these things yet, but of course take these as they resonate with you. But I do feel that regardless of what you may call it, regardless of what it may be, what's essentially here is a very strong, energetic, and very strong emotional bond. And I feel like even if you haven't talked to this person in a long time, or if you haven't seen them in a long time, the connection is still there. It's not gone at all. It's just on pause, is what I'm getting. And I feel like this person is wondering about you a lot too. It's almost like you have this angelic quality to you, this very graceful, this very elegant, this very giving, this very pure, light-filled energy. And I think this person thinks about that a lot. It's almost like this person can't believe you exist and you're real and you're actually a person like this, is what I'm getting. It's like you've shown this person things that they didn't know before, or they didn't realize before, or they never thought about before. I feel like this person, I'm gonna say something, but take it as it resonates. What I'm hearing is that this person is in love with your essence, with your soul, with your spirit, with your energy, whatever you may want to call it. For most of you, I feel like you may feel the same about them. You may also feel this kind of deep connection that you may not necessarily be able to label or explain. And I feel like there is like high priestess energy here as well, but it's almost like it's clouded. It's almost like neither of you really know what's happening, or neither of you believe. Because I feel like although this person wants to be in a hopeful energy, they may find it difficult to realistically be in a hopeful energy about this situation. So I feel like whenever they think of you, there is a bittersweet energy to it. There is like an energy of loss, but at the same time, there is a very strong energy of hope. But I feel like there could be anxiety or overthinking in this person's energy as well, especially because the moon energy is coming through so strongly. But let's clarify with tarot. All right. I don't know why there's so much stuff on my table. Okay. What's on this person's mind about pile one, please, universe? So we have the Magician in reverse. We have the High Priestess that flipped in my hand as well. We have the Fool. And we have the Seven of Swords. I'm hearing the one that got away. So this person may think you're the one that got away. We have the Six of Cups, which just further confirms this energy of the one that got away for me, because I feel like this person feels such a strong, deep connection to you. And I feel like they do want to travel to you or to come closer to you, to get closer to you. But we have the Magician and the High Priestess. which are counterparts. And I feel like with this, both of these cards being in the reverse, it's almost like things are too much up in the air, both in terms of your intuition or their intuition or both, and in terms of what's happening in the physical as well. I feel like the energetic bond is there, and I feel like both of you know, but it's like no one knows what to do with it. It's like no one knows how to go back to this beginning again, this new chapter again, because we have 1, 2, and then 0. So I feel like there's an energy of wanting to restart, get a fresh start on this connection, because this person may feel like they really messed up their previous chance, their previous shot. And I feel like for some of you, you could be very tied to this person's home or their comfort zone in some way. And I feel like this is something this person is trying to get away from. I feel like this is someone who doesn't want to be in their comfort zone anymore. Or maybe this is why this connection could have like been stagnant for a while, or
just checking if all the cards are like in the frame. But yes, they are. But they're not in the middle enough. Okay, I'll put one more. Okay, sorry, I'll stop. Oh no, dropped some cards. How shocking. Let me also grab those. Okay, please don't fall again. Let's shuffle these again because I got so distracted. Okay, we have the 5 of Wands in reverse. This is a new deck, so it's taking me a while to figure out what's what. And the cards are a lot smaller than I thought, and I thought I accidentally bought like a fake deck or something, and I just realized I didn't even read the, like it said in the description on the official thing, like these are the size of playing cards, and I didn't read that because I was drunk shopping. But anyway, I'm happy with them either way, so I don't really mind. I will be traveling soon, so it's actually going to be pretty easy to carry these. I think I'm going to have to leave most of my decks behind for a while, even though I really don't want to. I'm really connected to them. Like I don't feel really great separating from them for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah. Can we clarify the Magician in reverse? Thank you. I also saw the Nine of Cups while I was shuffling. I'm just gonna take that one. This person wants to manifest you, or to manifest an opportunity to talk to you, to have a better understanding of the situation, to get more insight to how you're feeling. And I'm really drawn to like how we have this crystal ball with the High Priestess, and then we have another one here with the Nine of Cups. So it's almost like they're pouring all this emotion into you from these 9 cups. But then that final cup that's gonna fulfill this wish, that's going to allow things to manifest. It's like that's missing. And I feel like what I'm getting from this is that
either one or both of you could be learning lessons around self-love, because the Ace of Cups can also talk about self-love. It doesn't have to talk about it's like new love, or it doesn't have to talk about like someone coming in. It can also talk about self-love. And I feel like either one or both of you could have been going through a cycle of giving to yourself, of discovering yourself, or putting yourself first, is what I'm getting. We also have the Four of Cups. I think this person may feel like you've pulled your energy away from them and they don't know how to get back in there. And I think this person does think about you a lot. I feel like even when this person is surrounded by a lot of other people, if they ever do get into situations like that, I think they kind of feel alone. I'm getting like a very strong sense of longing here. Can we clarify the Fool, please? We have Justice in reverse. I feel like this person feels kind of stupid, to like put it very in a very straightforward way, because of how they may have kind of messed up in the past, or how they may feel like they have ruined the potential here, or like you were completely giving to them but they didn't speak your love language, or they were just too afraid to take a chance. I feel like the exact reason will be different for every single one of you, but this person realizes that they're not happy running. They're not happy with this distance between the two of you, and they want to change that. That's what this person's thinking about. I feel like they daydream about a new beginning, a new chance, a new shot to make up for everything. We have Leo energy, we have Libra energy, we have Gemini, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, and Aries. Can we clarify the Six of Cups, please, universe? What goes through pile one's perspective? Yes. Onto the ground again. We have the Eight of Swords. I think this person has a deep fear of being stuck in their comfort zone, or not being independent, or not being able to do what they want, or not figuring out who they are, or not figuring out what they want. I feel like this person may be underestimating themselves a little bit at times, if I'm being honest. I feel like they recognize your worth, but maybe not theirs. And this could be a mirrored energy in both of you as well. We also have the Six of Swords. So for some of you, this person, I feel like they're stuck in this cycle, or stuck in this energy, or stuck feeling connected to you but feeling helpless, like they can't expand this any further. And I feel like this person wants change. It's like, if this person has burned the bridges between the two of you, then they could be looking for closure. Like if they have decided that the bridges are burned, and if you feel the same, they could be looking for a way to move forward or to get closure. But otherwise, I feel like this person wants to come back and change the way things are right now. Have this new beginning with that snake energy. And like, I feel like this person really, really cares about you though. But let's clarify with some oracle cards to see if there is anything we're missing. And then we'll move on to channeled messages from them. This person wants peace because their energy feels restless. And I wouldn't be surprised if you can either pick up on that, or that you, or if you're feeling restless as well. We have wisdom. I think this person thinks about everything you've taught them as well, or everything that they've learned through you and how much they appreciate all of that. We have change. This person wants change. That is further confirmation that the way things are currently is just not doing it for them. And we have abundance coming through as well. I feel like there is potential in this connection. I feel like there is beauty here, a lot of beauty. But of course, what you want to do with this information or this connection is completely up to you. And bottom deck energy is actually action. So again, I feel like this person does want to complete this current cycle that they are in, or you're both in, and they want to take some kind of action to change the current circumstances. It's like they need to stand in their power and they need to take control again, because I feel like their energy currently is very receptive when it feels like, and I feel like they think about this too, that they are probably the one that may need to take a step towards you rather than the other way around. Now let's get some channeled messages. We have, I was stupid. I'm realizing that now. I feel like I said this. We have, I'm scared. Messages for pile 1, please, universe. I need to be independent right now. We have, you haunt me. We have nostalgia that flipped over. We have, you are so important to me. I want the absolute best for you. We have music, so music could be significant, or they could be a musician, you could be a musician, they could be an artist, you could be an artist, or you could get messages about each other through music. And then we also have, I need to love myself more. So self-love is coming through again. And bottom deck energy is, I have feelings for you that I can't explain. Let's also get some messages from the message bag. Oh, I just realized I left half of the messages here. And would you look at the top message? It's mirroring. Interesting. All right. All right. Ooh, dropped one onto the floor again. We have, they still ask about you. So if you have any mutual friends, or if their friends knew about you or their family, they could still bring you up a lot, and maybe it makes this person like kind of spiral even more. We have, I am so tired. I am grateful for you, absolutely. You are too good to be true. Yeah, I feel like this person is like, how does this person exist? They're like this and they exist. How? You have to focus on yourself. I want to give this another chance. It's too complicated. I don't know where to begin. And I still have hope for us in my heart. Let's also get you some advice to finish off this reading. I feel like the messages pretty much summarized everything I said. Maybe I should start with the messages first. I don't know. No, probably not. I do that sometimes when I do personal readings, depending on the questions, but what advice wants to, thank you. We have look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. Oh, we have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. This is giving me like combined, it's giving me Wheel of Fortune energy, and then you're very close to achieving your goal. The goal on this person's side being manifesting you, in my opinion at least. I feel like things are shifting, but I feel like the picture is so big that it's impossible to kind of see these little shifts, the slow shift that's happening is what I'm getting. I feel like you've been doing all the right things. So I don't really have much advice for you other than I just got the deck in half and expect powerful change. So for some of you, this situation could be shifting. Even though you may not be seeing it, possibly. But yeah, this is all I have for you, my beautiful pile ones. Let me know if this resonated. If it did not, maybe there's a message for you in another reading or in another pile. So if you feel called to do so, definitely do check those out. Sending you so much love, so much light. Take care and bye.
Hello, my beautiful pile twos, and welcome to your reading. We're going to start with these cards first, as usual, then we'll get tarot, some more oracle cards, and channeled messages. So the first thing I'm getting here is this person is really, really, really attracted to you. And I believe this is the Six of Wands in the tarot, but I'm getting Six of Wands as well as Ace of Wands energy. And then put that together and you get the Seven of Wands as well. And what this means for me is I feel like this person wants you. And I think when they think about you, that's mainly what they think about. But I feel like there's also a lot of other things that they're repressing. It's almost like their view of this situation is very one-sided and very narrow and very focused, in the sense that I feel like if they were to see this from a bird's eye point of view, then they would be aware of a lot of other things, or then they possibly would be thinking about a lot of different things, rather than just like how attractive you are to them and how much they want to kind of pursue you. We have the card Gratitude here, but I was more so drawn to the number 15 on top of it, which in the tarot is the Devil card. And that's essentially this energy that I'm getting, that this person wants to have some kind of victory with you. And I feel like they're kind of blind to the rest of it, to the rest of the situation. I'm getting a very very target focused energy, in the sense that I feel like this person wants one thing, and it's you, and the rest of the things that may have happened between the two of you or the past, they're kind of choosing to look through that or see through that or ignore that. What happened here will be different for every single one of you, but I feel like there could have been a big conflict here, a big argument, a big fight, or just one or both of you walking away, because I do feel that
there is a very guarded energy here, and I feel like for some of you it's yours, for others of you it's this person, and for most of you I feel like it's both. I feel like you've kind of put this protective energy around you and you're not letting this person in. But then again, this person wants to see you, they want to get through to you again, and they want to reach you. And I feel like that's essentially what they're thinking about. They could be fantasizing a lot, they could be really in their head about you a lot, but I'm not getting a lot of movement or a lot of like resolve when it comes to actually owning up to what may have happened and actually fixing things and getting to you in that way. It's like, instead of building a bridge towards you slowly and carefully, it's like this person just wants to like jump to you and possibly risk falling down as well, is what I'm getting. Because I'm getting a very reckless, very unpredictable, careless kind of energy from this person, and I feel like this could have been how they acted towards you in the past as well, in the sense that maybe they didn't consider the aftermath of their actions. Maybe they didn't think about how their actions would affect you, or that their actions would have consequences, because it feels like this person is, it's like there are all these like obstacles between the two of you, all of these like high mountains, all of these obstacles that they would need to get through in order to get to you. But it feels like all they see is this fire. It's like that's all their attention. That's where all their attention is focused on, this fire. And I feel like that's you. I feel like this person's very drawn to you. I feel like they're really drawn to your energy, and I feel like when they think about you, the physical attraction, the physical chemistry that they feel towards you is very much in the forefront of their mind. It feels like this person's like, once they get into that energy, the rest of this person's brain switches off, and it's like that's all they can focus on. That's where the spotlight is on, and it won't go anywhere else. It feels like this person has a very stubborn energy, very focused, but maybe not always on the right things or not always on the right aspects. This feels like someone who needs to kind of go through a spiritual journey of their own, but it feels like they're keeping themselves attached to practical things or outdated beliefs or a version of this connection that doesn't exist anymore, where they may have felt more empowered, because I feel like this person doesn't feel empowered anymore. And I feel like when they think about you, they kind of just want to, I'm really drawn to the octopus here. I feel like they kind of just want to grab you with like one of their arms. But at the same time, for some of you, I'm getting that this person may be holding on to other things as well at the same time. For some of you, there could have been a third-party situation, but you would know about it, so no worries if that's not your thing. I just feel like this person could have been maybe non-committal, or you could have been committed, but then they did something to really mess that up. It just feels like this person wants to be very independent, but at the same time, they burn people while they try to do that. It's almost like as long as they get their way, they don't really think about the consequences. But it also feels like once they don't get their way, they just become really upset and really frustrated and annoyed. And I feel like if you are like not contacting them or not letting them contact you, or if you've put some distance between the two of you, I feel like this person is frustrated, but also very stubborn as well. It's like this person wants to get their way.
Very sorry about that. I had to stop filming for a second, but I'm back now. So there was one more thing I wanted to say.
And that is that I feel like there's this protective light around you. I feel like it's either because you've pulled your energy back or because the universe, your spirit guides, source, angels, whatever you may feel more comfortable calling this, I feel like you are protected by them. And it's like you have this incredibly bright light around you, this light of protection. But at the same time, I feel like this person, it's almost like they see it as a flame, rather than like this pure, beautiful light. And I feel like this person's drawn to you like a moth to a flame. I feel like that could be why the more you pull your energy back, the brighter the light around you gets, the more protected you are, the more this person recognizes your worth, recognizes how attracted they are to you. I feel like that's their main driving force, is the attraction. And I feel like they may have treated you in a way that really wasn't fair in the past. Because this person, it's almost like they create their own reality, in the sense that it may not even be an accurate reflection of their own reality. It's like they perceive things according to however they want to perceive them, rather than like perceive things that are right in front of them, if that makes sense. It's almost like their mind has a mind of its own. Their perception has a mind of its own. And we all perceive the world subjectively, of course. We all perceive our reality subjectively. But it's almost like when it comes to this person, it comes from a space of self-protection or guarding themselves from the truth of what happened here, or what they may have done, or how they may have acted, is what I'm getting. But let's clarify with some tarot to see what else wants to come through, what goes through this person's mind when they see you, or what's on their mind about you, or what goes through their mind when they are reminded of you. Did I already say that one? I don't even know. What's on pile? Oh. Okay, we have the 10 of Cups, we have the 4 of Cups in reverse, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. I feel like this person's thinking of all the things they would say to you in order to satisfy you or make you happy with them. It's almost like they want to change the way you perceive them, and it's like there is no limit to what they may say in order to kind of make you more receptive to them, to bring your guard down, or to have you listen to them, because it feels like you're in this very self-contained energy, this very protected and protective energy over yourself. And I feel like it could be because this person may have been dishonest in the past, or they could have acted in ways that really hurt you. They could have maybe acted in ways without thinking about what they were doing at all. And now that it's time to face the consequences, it's like this person is in an energy of, oh, but what did I do? I feel like that's what they may be telling themselves. We have the Moon in reverse. I feel like when this person thinks of you, they may think that they're not able to see the real you, or that you may be wearing a mask, when I feel like you may just be angry or upset with them, and I feel like they may be the actual person that was wearing a mask, or that is wearing a mask. depending on your situation. But it's almost like there's a lot of projection here with this moon energy, because the moon is not a light source on its own. It reflects light. And it's, oh my god, we have the sun for your bottom deck energy. So it's almost like this person is absorbing your light, or trying to absorb your light. And they're kind of trying to match your energy without actually doing the work, is what I'm getting. I'm hearing imposter. Some of you may be battling with imposter syndrome as well. I have it as well, I mean. So, but I feel like for some of you, this connection could be a triggering factor. And this person may have made you feel like you're not good enough, or like you don't have talents, or like they're better than you, or something dumb like that. So if this person has made you feel that way, like objectively, that is not true. You have a beautiful energy. I mean, you're surrounded by so much light and you generate so much light. And I feel like this person couldn't really see how incredible that is. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like they wonder if they've lost their chance with you. But at the same time, with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse being right in reverse, being right next to the moon, it feels like they may be it may be very subconscious, in the sense that if you ask them, they'd be like, oh no, yeah, I totally still have a shot. Or like, oh yeah, I'll totally make everything okay. But it's like, doesn't seem very realistic, is how I'll put it. Can we clarify the 10? Oh, thank you. We have the Queen of Wands. I also saw the King of Wands in reverse. So I feel like this person thinks your energy is magnetic when they think of you. I think we have the Queen of Cups here as well. I feel like this person, it's almost like they feel that nobody can replace them. When I feel like the actual reality is that nobody can replace you and what you've given this person. The love and the energy and the nurturing, all the beauty you've given this person, I feel like nothing can replace that. And I think a part of them knows that, but I think the rest of their self, everything else is kind of saying no. Like, in the sense that I feel like this person's resisting a lot when it comes to accepting things for what they are, or accepting things for what happened, or accepting themselves for who they are as well. I feel like this person is someone that struggles with who they are a lot, or figuring out their identity a lot. I feel like they project their own traits or maybe their own faults onto other people because it's just easier. But yeah, we have the Nine of Swords in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse. So yeah, I did see the King of Wands in reverse at one point in the deck. I'm not sure if I mentioned that anymore. Can we clarify the Ace of Pentacles in thank you. We have the Five of Pentacles. This person feels like a puppet. I'm really getting puppet energy, not necessarily because of the art of this card, but also because it's like this person is not even aware of what they're doing. And that's why it feels like they're a puppet, because it's like, it's almost like someone else is controlling them, but it's not someone else, it's their ego. But it's like, it's passing this person by. It's like going unnoticed or unacknowledged. I don't know if that's an actual word. But I'll pretend that it is. I feel like, yeah, I cut the deck in half and we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So this person is like afraid of seeing the truth. And I think they think about that a lot too. I'm really drawn to like the Nine of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So we have 10 swords in total. And it's like, oh my God, I just realized the bottom deck energy is the 10 of Swords. So yeah, we do have 10 of Swords energy. It's like this person has sabotaged this connection, yet they don't see it. They still see themselves in this, and in this energy of a knight in shining armor, when it's just that they're a person that's wearing an armor and not necessarily a knight in shining armor. And I don't mean any disrespect or anything at all, but it's almost like this person hasn't like acted in a way that you would typically associate with a knight in shining armor. And I cut the deck in half again, and then again we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. For some of you, this person could have lied to you as well, because I saw the King of Swords in reverse, or could have kept like some of the truth from you. We have the Two of Swords in reverse as well, so it could be that for some of you there was a third-party situation and this person wasn't giving you the energy you deserve, but now they're kind of trying to circle back and feel like they can still get in there somehow. But I feel like this person is still kind of in an unstable and resistant kind of energy. Oh, why am I clearing this? Let's get some oracle cards to see if there is anything we're missing. Oh, we have going forward. This person still feels like there is a path to you, and I think that's what they think about the most, like closing that gap between the two of you. Oh, we have miracles. I'm really getting that like risk-taking, taking a leap kind of energy from this card as well. It's like they're not building a bridge, but they're hoping for a miracle for when they jump. Even if it may not be very realistic, this person may feel like it is. And then we have change in reverse. Change also came out for pile 1, and it was upright, but it kind of like flipped into reverse when it was coming out. So I feel like this person, with the bottom deck energy being freedom as well, I feel like this person isn't willing to really compromise a lot. It's like they may not be willing to change a lot, with the change card being in reverse as well, or they may just not have changed since this conflict happened, or since you decided to pull your energy away, or someone walked away. It feels like this person has not been being very productive when it comes to learning lessons through this connection, is what I'm getting. Let's also get some channeled messages. We have, I still have some lessons to learn, and do you still love me? And I'm going to take those because I feel like they are for you. My energy is focused on something else. So for some of you, again, this could mean a third-party situation, and it doesn't have to be like a romantic third party. It could be their family, it could be their job, it could be anything else that they're giving energy to significantly, essentially. We also have, will you forgive me? Or this card can also talk about repressed feelings. So this person may never have like kind of grieved this connection, but they could have just like acted like nothing was wrong. But again, that kind of ties in for me with the wearing a mask energy and not being very honest or open. We have, are you moving on from us? We also have, is it too late? We have, do you think about me? They're not even like saying anything about their own inner world. It's just questions towards you. We have, I wish you were here. And the other card that really like stood out to me is this card, I am really attracted to you, that flipped on the deck as well. And I'm just gonna take the rest because I didn't feel drawn to them. Let's also get some messages from I feel the consequences of what I did. And then I heard, but I don't believe it. I know I owe you an explanation. We need to have a heart-to-heart conversation, but I feel like your heart space is closed for most of you at this moment in time, towards this person at least. We also have, I still dream about our future together. Trust me, it's better this way. And we also, so I got interrupted again and I got really annoyed this time because it was my doorbell and it's really loud, and when I'm doing a reading and I get pulled out of that with a sound as loud as my doorbell, it's really like, it just hits me in all the wrong ways. So yeah. But that's also why I cleared the messages, because clearing things helps me focus and it makes me feel better. So that's why I cleared them. And we have, I'm waiting for the right moment, which was your last message that I was reading when the doorbell rang. But I will edit that part out, obviously, because the sound really sucks and I'm not going to put you guys through that as well. So yeah, let's get you some advice now to finish off your reading. Oh, and me complaining about the like doorbell makes it sound like I don't like it when people visit me or something, but this wasn't a visitor. It was one of my neighbors ordered something and they weren't home. So they just ring everyone else's doorbell basically to see if anyone is home and they can just take the package. But yeah. We have conclusions are within reach, full moon, eclipse. The eclipse cards have been coming out a lot. And to be fair, I can't even keep track of what's going on in the sky anymore. It's just this month, like, there was so much going on. But I feel like there was an eclipse. There were two eclipses. Were there two eclipses? I don't know. I have completely lost track of time at this point. I can't believe like we're almost in July. I'll be 23 in less than a month. I feel like I just turned 22 like 2 months ago. But yeah, anyway, this isn't about me and my birthday. We have a win-win outcome is forecast full moon in Libra, as well as nothing is yet set in stone. What I'm getting from this is, regardless of what happens here, one, this person will learn their lessons that they need to learn. And I don't mean that in like a mean, revengeful kind of way at all. I mean that in the most like matter-of-fact way possible. And another thing I'm getting is that regardless of what you choose to do here, whether you choose to pursue this connection or give to this person, and whether you choose to completely cut this person off, you will do what's best for you. You will make the right decisions and you will make the right choices when it comes to this situation and when it comes to your own journey as well, is what I'm getting. But yes, this is all I have for you, my beautiful pile twos. I'm so sorry about the 3,000 interruptions, but let me know if this resonated. If it did not, maybe there's a message for you in another reading or in another pile. So if you feel called to do so, definitely do check those out. I'm sending you so much love, so much light. Take care and bye. Hello, my beautiful pile threes, and welcome to your reading. Oh, that is wonky. Okay, is that better? Okay. All right, let's get into your reading. So what I'm getting here is this person has so much positivity towards you. When they think about you, they think about hope. They think about a bright future. This person thinks about good fortune when they think about you. And I feel like with this image literally like pretty much being the same almost, I mean, I guess they're not the same, but they're very, very, very similar. It's almost like this person is trying to get to you in some way. I'm seeing this person as this lighthouse, and then it's almost like they're looking for you with their light. And I feel like they're picking up on your energy while they're kind of searching for you. It's like being guided in the dark, but at the same time, they may not recognize that it's you, if that makes sense. I feel like this person feels very drawn to you, and for some of you, you could be very intuitive and literally attracting this person, but it's almost like they're unaware of the fact that this is spiritual, or they may not necessarily have an easy time understanding the nature of this connection as spiritual, because it's almost like you are guiding this person, but they may not necessarily associate these signs, for example, they may be seeing, or the intuition they feel when they take a step and it turns out to be the right thing. I feel like some of these things kind of stem from the connection the two of you share. But I feel like this person may not necessarily associate their current reality with this connection, if that makes sense. It's almost like their reality and this connection are two very separate things. And what I mean by that is I feel like this person kind of lives in their daydreams when it comes to your situation. I feel like they're healing right now. I feel like they're finding their way right now. And I feel like they are being filled with hope and optimism. But I feel like it's very up and down. It's very spirally. And when you're going in a spiral, it may feel like you're not really like going up or down. It may just feel like you're going in circles. And it's almost like that's how this person feels at times. But then at times they gain more clarity. The light kind of just hits the right spot and they're able to see that they are making progress, and then they become hopeful and optimistic again. But then again, it feels like they go back to what their mind is telling them, what their anxiety is telling them, what their ego is telling them. So it feels very up and down in that sense, and I feel like this person is trying to complete cycles and kind of turn their luck around. But it feels like when they think about you, they just feel really inspired. They think about how inspiring you are, how powerful you are, and how wise you are as well. I think this person feels very connected to you and very supported by you deep down, but it's almost like this may also be a more subconscious thought, a subconscious energy they feel rather than something they think about consciously. And I feel like the reason that's coming through now could be because you may have been separated for some time, or this person may be repressing their thoughts about you, because I feel like their main focus is somewhere else right now. And for most of you, I feel like this is this person's healing. And I feel like that's what they're seeing right now, they're healing. But I feel like you are supporting them with this Empress energy. You're kind of helping them in ways you may not even notice yourself. It's almost like having known you, regardless of what your connection is doing right now, is helping this person grow a lot, or feel motivated, or feel inspired to do so. And I feel like this person is building a home for their own self right now, because I feel like this could be someone who feels in limbo a lot, or like they're lost, or like they don't have a home. But I feel like they're coming to realize that their home is within. They are their own home. And I feel like they're in the process of recognizing their own worth. This feels like someone who may have been struggling with mental health issues, or someone who may just be currently struggling a little bit in terms of their emotional body or their mental body. It feels like they're on a journey right now. And I'm not just saying that because there's a plane flying above. I'm saying that because this feels like a very spiritual journey for both of you. I feel like the number 7 for me is everywhere now, possibly because I'm hypersensitive to see all the 7s everywhere, because it's my lucky number, but also because we have like 1 + 6, 7, we have 7 times 7, 49. Then we have a 3, but we're not gonna look at that. We're gonna pretend that's not there. We only have 7s here. No, but oh my god, do you know where your bottom deck energy is though? It's unconditional love, and 3 + 4 is 7. There we go. There we go. But essentially, I feel like this person does have a very like pure energy towards you, but also very confused. Like at this point, I barely remember what I have been talking about, and this does happen a lot when I channel. I just kind of forget everything I said. But it feels like maybe this person, like every day feels like a new day. And I guess that's sounds like a Pinterest quote. But what I mean by that is more like this person never knows what's gonna happen each day. It's not that they have a set schedule, or it's not that they know. It feels more unpredictable than like the average person's every new day, if that makes sense. I feel like I'm being really cryptic in this pile. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to not be cryptic. So we'll just get to tarot, because I feel like maybe that will help me be less cryptic about this. Let's put these down here. What's on this person's mind about pile 3? We have the High Priestess, So Cancer and Pisces energy. Was that the moon? No, it wasn't. It was, I think, the Four of Cups. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. Oh, it was the moon. Okay, never mind. We do have the moon. In my defense, the colors are very similar on those cards. So, so some more Cancer and Pisces energy, because the moon has to be Cancer as well, obviously. We have Death in reverse, Scorpio energy. A lot of water here, very watery, but I feel like you're the watery person. And I think energetically your person is watery as well, but it's very repressed. It's like, you're a rain and you're the rain and your person is underground irrigation. That is possibly the worst metaphor I have ever used here. I feel like this person's trying to take themselves less seriously and take life less seriously, because I feel like their approach in the past may not have been very helpful. I think this is someone who tends to self-sabotage a lot, who tends to feel like they've lost control a lot, who tends to feel lost a lot. But then this connection that the two of you share, I think it's really guiding them. Your wisdom is guiding them. And I feel like you're speaking to them without even really speaking to them in the physical. For some of you, you may appear in this person's dreams a lot. And I feel like when they think about you, it's often at night. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is pretty much telling me that for most of you, you may not be in constant communication, or you may be in no communication at all. But I feel like there is a disconnect here. But at the same time, it doesn't feel like a negative thing. It feels like you have space to focus your energy on yourself, and this person has space to long for you. Because in the past, I feel like maybe you were in a chaser energy when it comes to this person, and they were in a runner energy, but I feel like you're moving into a very receptive energy now, which is making this person move to a more yang energy, more divine masculine energy, regardless of gender, more action-oriented energy. So I feel like this person is working on clearing their energy right now, and understanding their own self better. And I feel like you are one of the guiding lights in this situation. But then again, neither of you may be aware of this, even though I feel like you are very intuitive. You could be a tarot reader as well. This is a confusing energy. So if you've tried to read on this situation for yourself and you were like, I totally get you. Sometimes when I read for myself, I also like get in my head a lot rather than my intuition. But yeah, I feel like reading tarot for yourself is a completely different skill than like reading for other people. But yeah, so it's helpful to look up tarot readers, or like get a personal reading, or you know, whatever it is that you prefer sometimes. As like, it's like going to a couple of, I don't know, like it's like getting like a few opinions. It's like going to a few friends to ask for advice, essentially, and you take the one that resonates with you the most, or you don't take any of them, and just do you. I don't know why I'm rambling. Okay, let's get back into the reading. We have the Ten of Pentacles. I think this person is learning to enjoy life. And I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am hearing the song I Feel High in my head. I'll link it down below. So it's almost like this person is recognizing that life doesn't have to be so serious. It doesn't have to be so painful all the time. Even though there is always good and bad, there's always yin and yang, there's always, you know, rain, but also a lot of sun. So it's like this person is just gaining an overall new perspective, I feel. And I think the bond the two of you share is very strong. So strong that even if it may feel like it's severed, it's not. For most of you at least, unless you've like been specifically doing rituals or something to cut this person's energy off. But I feel like for most of you, you do genuinely care about this person. We have the Five of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Two of Wands in reverse. This person, it's almost like they're revisiting the past when they think about you, and they replay what happened, and then they choose what they didn't choose in the past. I think that's what they think about. I think that's what they fantasize about or daydream about. And I feel like what they didn't choose for most of you was you. And I feel like in their daydreams and their thoughts, this is what they do. They take the knives off, and then all that there is left is this sunrise. And that's a new beginning. I feel like that's what they dream about, essentially. But I feel like otherwise it's pretty repressed, in the sense that I feel like during like their day-to-day life, they may not have this connection on their mind all the time. Even if they may feel it, they may not be consciously thinking about it, or they may be avoiding thoughts of this connection consciously, because for some of you it may really hurt this person to think about this or think about what happened. Let's get some channeled messages now to see what they would say to you, if they could say anything at all. I want more from this connection. I need to figure out who I really am. I feel very connected to you. I'm trying to understand you better, and I also heard I'm trying to understand this better, because the next message is I'm not being honest with myself. And this for me speaks a lot about this person maybe not consciously recognizing how connected they are, even though they feel it. I am not ready for this. You are so important to me. Oh, is that two more? Oh, we have three more. Okay. I don't know what your intentions are. I daydream about you. Yes, absolutely. And my mind is set on you as well. But bottom deck energy is I feel really overwhelmed. All right, let's also get some little post-it messages. Oh, that's a lot, but you know what? We're gonna take all. Take these as they resonate with you, of course. This is a general reading, and we have a bunch of messages here. We have, you have to focus on yourself. I miss our little talks. Please hold space for me in your heart. It feels like we only go backwards. So sometimes this person may feel like they're going in circles. Feels like we only go backwards is also a song by Tame Impala. If you want to check it out. There are too many obstacles. You're the one for me, but I'm not ready. Oh. I have commitment issues. I really like you. So for some of you, this person may just be afraid of commitment or intimacy, and this connection may just really scare them. I didn't mean what I said, so if they lashed out at you, they could have just spoken from a place of like ego and not from a space of heart. That was a horrible sentence. But so they could have spoken from like their ego rather than their heart. I just said the same thing, but anyway, we need to have a heart-to-heart conversation. Yeah, this is what I was wanting to get to essentially. I feel like this person feels that they may not have been like completely honest or completely open with you about this or about what they're going through. I know it was all my fault, so they could be blaming themselves. Not just necessarily for this connection, but I feel like this person may have the tendency to not recognize their worth or not recognize that they don't always have to mess up. We have, I had to play mind games. I'm sorry I couldn't be what you needed. This person may struggle with like self-love or not feeling like they're enough. You don't know what you do to me. And you inspire me to heal and grow. And that's the main conclusion here for me, is that you inspire this person to heal and grow regardless of whether they're aware of it or not. It is in their energy. Oh, I forgot to get you oracle cards before the channeled messages, so we'll just do that now. I'm actually just gonna take these messages away so that they don't fly around or anything, because we have a bunch. I don't want to have to collect them later. All right. What's on this person's mind about pile 3? What's on this person's mind about... We have love. It's pretty self-explanatory, I think. And then we have openness and relaxation. I feel like especially if you're experiencing some kind of disconnect here, I feel like this person will feel a lot more comfortable once the connection is back, or like back on track, or back as strongly as before. But it's almost like this is necessary, this disconnection, this separation, because it is triggering this person to be more brave, to take chances, to open up, to change, and to grow as well. But let's also get you some Moonology cards for advice. We have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. This also came up for pile 2. We have a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. This is very much an energy of like level up for me. And we also have emotions are running high. And bottom deck energies, nothing will come of this situation. And what this is making me think of is that this person's recognizing that repressing things, not processing things, that doesn't really get you anywhere. I feel like this person's realizing that sometimes you do need to take action. sometimes it is your turn to actually take action. But yes, I wanted to get advice, but it feels more like more clarity on like your person's mindset to me at this point. So I'm not actually, let's see if there is any advice that wants to come through. Is there any? Thank you. The answers you need are coming. This isn't necessarily advice, other than to, I think, to feel safe here if this connection is something you want to pursue. And to know that you are connected, even if there is no physical proof, or even if it doesn't make sense to your logical mind. But yes, this is all I have for you, my beautiful pile threes. Let me know if this resonated. If it did not, maybe there's a message for you in another reading or in another pile. So if you feel called to do so, definitely do check those out. Sending you so much love, so much light. Take care and bye.